Well, Nancy, you've often requested the tour of the house, and so I don't think we've done the living room in any detail. So I'm going to try to send you along a video, and we're going to start right here. This is the view from my lazy boy chair um, at the big screen TV, the bookcases, and over to my right, of course, the view out the front window and my little tree. We'll do a close up of that later. As I look over to my left is the love seat, a wall of uh, pictures of flowers and stuff from that Michelle decorated, and then another bookcase where I have Michelle's portrait and the ship's clock and stuff. So let's go take a little bit of a close-up tour and share some of what, somewhat of what this is all about. Um, Doing a little bit of a close-up here on the sound bar is this is where I listen to music in the morning. I take one of my old iPhones that I have set up and connect the Bluetooth and just listen to Pandora. Moving over here to the right is a bookcase. This set of books right here is, in fact, my wedding present from Michelle. It's a complete collection of Mark Twain, and then the rest of this is all works of Mark Twain that I collected while I was doing my dissertation. Up at the top is this cute little tree that I'll turn on because it's going to be dark soon. You can see the changing colors. It's a very sweet little thing that Michelle found. And I have two of those. I'll turn on the other one. I really love them. They change the colors, and of course they change red to green and then blue. And the red, of course, for Michelle's red hair, for the green for her green eyes, and the blue that's me. I'm her blue bunny, blue that she's gone. More Mark Twain in this bookcase. These are books about Mark Twain, many of which I referenced for the dissertation. Let's see. Oh my goodness! Time to turn this on. This beautiful little lamp here. I usually set it on the second one, which gives me kind of a blue light, which is sweet. There's my vanilla scented candle. I love the smell of that. It reminds me of baking in the house. And that wall where Michelle's collection of framed florals are there. Now this little bookcase, as we work our way around the room, ship's bell clock that I picked up in Fort Lauderdale with that Michelle and I bought in Fort Lauderdale, one of our first ever trips down there as a married couple. Would have been, oh boy, 87 or 88 probably. This is the picture that was at her memorial service, her celebration of life. I made the frame out of apple from the neighbor's yard, milled it from logs, and as you can see, I didn't get two of the corners straight, but that corner right there is pretty nice. As we get a little closer to Christmas, I'll get a candle, an electric little tea light burning in that. Much of the rest of these books up here, those are collected from Michelle. A lot of this has not changed. I have not touched this since she died. This little crocheted Neptune, it was a gift from Linda McKee, the worker, the pool director, aquatic director at the University of Minnesota. She's done a number of those, and this is a story I'll have to tell you another time if you remind me about the symbol for the magnificent beast that I accused her of being, or she self-named. I'll make it a story another time. I don't want to burn up all the footage. And this little placard was a gift from Susan Douglas that she she gave me at the celebration of life for Michelle. This is the view out the side window of the neighbor. They've got a beautiful deck out there. One house over, you can see the garages for Phil Plumbo and Peggy Plumbo of Peggy Bread fame. Okay, moving on. Fireplace I haven't lit for quite a while. I'd love to do that. Maybe this Christmas I'll build a fire up here in the upstairs fireplace. This mantle is special. A picture, obviously, of our 25th anniversary vow renewal. A bust of Mark Twain. We're very much into Mark Twain at one point. And this picture actually came from the Mississippi Queen company that we did or the Delta Queen company. And Michelle and I were fortunate enough to do a tour, week tour from St. Louis to St. Paul on the Mississippi Queen. She was writing a travel article. This stocking, Christmas stocking, was made by my grandmother, my mother's mother, Grandmother Wood. Obviously, nobody calls me Tommy, but I still will put a tangerine and a toothbrush in this, and if I decide to, maybe buy a little bag of truffles or something as a stocking stuffer, I'll put that in there. Wilfart lamps that we bought early in our wedding, I haven't lit those in a long time. I might just put some oil in those, and they're fussy, but they would accompany a fire in the fireplace beautifully. This little, again, more of Michelle's floral art. I'd love to find something that's a little more personal to me and yet still keep some of her stuff around. This little vase of blue lights. I like to have lights around the house. This is the view out the front window. You can see lots of untrimmed bushes and such. And one overly trimmed bush. The kids that I hired a year ago made a mess of that. Here's the tree as we work our way around the yard, or around the house. The little tree, one very special ornament right here, commemorating my 365 miles. That was a little embroidery ornament, gift from one of the Master Summers. And there are a couple others from Master Summers that are special. I love this one with the little plastic insert and the ebony. The blue balls and the red ones that we'll see in a little bit are from Frontenac. This is one that I just made very recently. Pretty proud of that. It's holly and red heart. Working my way around. There's a beautiful snowflake with Michelle in it. And just some that were, commemorative to our wedding year. Here's a little snowman insert with the two of us. A red one that from Frontenac. Here's another one that is made just strictly from lilac. I'm going to make more of those. In fact, when I finish this, I'm going to go downstairs and make one. One of the very first I ever did on my first ever primitive lathe. Another one of mine. Here's one that was one of several. Here's another one. Annual. There were gifts from a member of Minnesota Masters. And there's one more. She hand makes these out of pieces of crystal and metal and shapes and stuff. Very nice. My Christmas gifts to myself here so far, radio and an additional microphone, and then my little chainsaw hatchet thing. Excuse me. Not much else to report. Candy dish with Ghirardelli dark chocolate mints. And then out the front, this clothes closet, hats and coats hanging here. And then this is just the view out the front door. Pretty brown out there, although no snow for Christmas. All right, moving back around, we saw the other Mark Twain bookcase, so I think we got 10 minutes. We'll see if we can actually get that video saved to YouTube and send it off to you. But this is the other view of the Lazy Boy. This is where I sit and have coffee every morning, and then sit and watch the Vikings or the Wild on TV at night. So signing off for right now.